Hello, Philip, fuck. Enough stuff heard. What the heck? Philip, what have you been drinking? Nothing? Anyway, today me and Philip are recapping quarantine. The 9th episode is season 1 of Soy Soda from Mr. Tanzik. And I don't know what gets into what, but it's boys lunch. Feel radio here sometimes. Anyway, so spring is market season in Sodor. This is the time when farmers need their livestock exported as quickly as possible, and every year. These deliveries all look at the days as no Easters and minis worked hard to complete these jobs between the regular ones. This year, there was an outbreak of foot and mouth disease. Many cow chains affected cows on board. They needed to have a customs agent, even a red flag. To ensure that no one's in the farmer tried to cheat the system. The railway sent Senior Constable Joey to Sodor to oversee the operations. Joey was able to keep the foot and mouth disease find it toward the end. So Burka Blair, a pair of rail inspectors from LNR's head office, had their eyes on Toby. Those boys has been acting up lately. They have already suggested Mr. Starr about making improvements to the northeastern operations of Sodor, which treat him to no end. Okay, Philip. No cussing, or you'll be removed from this video. Ow, fucker. Anyway, so Thomas and Perky later have been missed the briefing. As they previously plenty to take Perky and Blair's advice. Mr. Starr informs Thomas he was supposed to deliver a train to the quarry, and now Toby's taking care of it. And so orders Thomas was sent to help him. And if Toby's alright, he and Thomas can join Golden and Nora Catholic. To be ready to take away any cow trains free from quarantine. Thomas goes off, while Percy is ordered on the leap line. The summer the McCall's farm is apparently cleared. Let's be clear, late in the day, and Percy should let the cow of their career out. So, anyway, on the fuck up went Toby's on his way to the quarry, still having problems with his boiler. Since Spark and Blair were convinced Toby was too old to still be working, they brought it via Temp to give Toby an overhaul. Which is why his boiler had never been replaced. Toby had been passing the toilet sawmill, watching to a dog roll, and his eye was a lorry approaching him and cuts right in front of him. So Toby stops just in time when the engine starts going backwards, with main trucks banging into each other when it takes momentum with the guard of the football and bloke a company. Meanwhile, the workmen at the sawmill will only one truckload when it spilled over the tracks. As the bakery trucks flew in and went off the rails. The reverses back to the sawmill when Thomas sees the accident. Workman, I'll have to give Mickey. So meanwhile, Burke and Blair is trying again to convince Mr. Starr and Toby's too old to work, needs to retire. Mr. Starr friends to have them inspect Gordon's undercarriage, so he's pulling this press. They press him again. So back at the Dolly mill, Nicky had arrived to clean up the mess, and Damon's articles were put into Thomas's trucks. On their way to Royal Cafe, they meet up with Diesel and Lily. They're really cool about Toby's accident. They're pleased that Thomas and Toby may not be able to compete them for the killed deliveries. So, when Thomas and Toby arrive at Old Cafford, they find Gordon and Jim and Lee's waiting. Toby still arrives and informs the engines that all the cattle trains are quarantined, having to be disposed of because they've been confirmed to have foot and mouth disease. So after Joey leaves, he still tells Lily he has a train to pick up at Alden. He starts to take the loop to get there. He still leaves, so Lily returns to Brenham. Thomas is puzzled about seeing this. And since Diesel's apparently going over to pick up Nicole's cattle, Thomas and Toby, knowing Diesel, dispatch the help, laying set off after him. Proceeds out on the loop, and it's reached Farmer Nicole's farm. The custom agent is holding a red flag, but Percy assumes the custom agent shakes hands with Farmer Nicole, put up a green flag. Percy cautiously approaches the cattle train, and Nicole demands the scale to be taken. Percy's still unsure what to do, says he has to pick up another train and promises to come back later. Chill. Meanwhile, Diesel has been making his way to Calden. Meets up with Percy and asks him what he's doing. Percy refuses to tell him, but Diesel will not let him off the hook. Fortunately, Thomas and Toby quickly cut into Percy's aid. Percy explains that Nicole's green flag split up. Diesel, thinking that train has been cleared, tries to see the golden opportunity. Immediately dashes towards the farm. Thomas gets chase, determined to beat Diesel to it. Toby manages to follow Thomas and manages to stop him. And it hurt, doing considerable damage to his engine in his process. After Percy explains what he has seen to Toby, Toby concerned that Nicole bright the customs agent to give him no clear. Toby resolved to his concern for his engine, thinking he will have to be retired. So Diesel triumphantly reaches Nicole's farm and wants to take Nicole's cattle. While Percy, along with Thomas and Toby, went into Cathwood, with a lad being told by Thomas. Mrs. Starr is back to decide to retire Toby. As Thomas and Percy tried to explain what led to Toby's Airline being fallen into tears about how many of his engines and let him down throughout the day. Look at Blair show up yet again and tell Mrs. Starr they arranged for a heritage rally in southern Wales and take care of Toby. Mrs. Starr asks Toby if this is what he wants. Toby answers no. Mrs. Starr tells Thomas to take Toby to the works for a complete overhaul and dismisses Burke and Blair. Mrs. Starr also lets Percy continue the scrap hunts to make up for the lost money. So, Diesel is about to take Madame McGill's cattle when Joey arrives and demands the custom agent to know what is going on. The custom agent starts to get away, but policemen from Joey's breakfast and catch him and take him on board. despite Tito's protesting he was unaware of the red flag. Joey orders him to stay where he is until Joey can find out whether he's innocent or guilty. So for the rest of the season, Joey will keep a close eye on the minis. Homer's overhaul had been complete without a hitch, and Toby had been rejuvenized, continuing to harvest soda rallies for decades to come. Mr. Star will not regret ranking Toby's overhaul, but because he acted without the board's approval, there will be consequences. Sister Sapphire, thank you so much for watching. Next week, there will be 3 entry recaps. So, bye.